This is sad news. It's tragic. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. Big U's son got shot and killed. I don't understand, bro. When we gonna stop this shit? A young man died, and this is the report that they have. It says social media reports and local news snippets indicate that a son of music executive and alleged gang leader Edwin Big U Henley Jr., identified by the name Baby Uiie, was reportedly shot and killed on Halloween night, October 31st, 2025 in Los Angeles. Authorities have confirmed responding to a fatal shooting outside a smoke shop in the 6900 block of South Figueroa Street around 11:11 p.m. on Halloween, which aligns with the details circulated in the report. The Los Angeles Police Department has not yet officially named the victim, but several hip-hop scene and local news resources have identified him as Baby Uiie, a rapper on his father's unique music label. Big U, Eugene Henley Jr., is currently in federal custody, having been indicted earlier in 2025 on multiple charges, including racketeering, fraud, and the 2021 murder of another inspiring rapper, Rayshawn Williams. Williams was a high school teammate of another one of Henley's sons, NFL player Deion Henley. Man, this is sad, man. And I just did a video about King Von yesterday, speaking how we need to stop this shit and come together and be united and stop this violence and put the guns away. This is the type of shit I'm talking about, man. That man ain't had no reason to lose his life. I don't know the situation. I don't know how it went down. Maybe it turned into an argument, or maybe somebody came back to retaliate on Big U, so they decided to go for his family. It's just tragic that Big U is in federal custody and he can't even be there. Why? I mean, it's like, you know what, bro? I don't even want to put it in them perspectives. I know Big U right now is going insane. I know he's losing his fucking mind that he can't be with the family. He can't be with the mother of his son. And his son has just been killed, shot and killed. You know what I'm saying? His son is deceased. That is so sad, man. You gotta stop this fucking violence, this gang war, everything that has to do with fucking violence and blood and revenge and getting back. You know what I'm saying? We losing our young ones so fast because of this shit, man. When is this shit gonna stop, bruh? God damn. Reports, son of a rap executive, alleged Rolling 60 Crips leader, shot dead in L.A. The son of a prominent figure in the LA rap community and alleged gang leader was shot and killed outside a smoke shop late Friday night, according to reports. A spokesperson from the Los Angeles Police Department stated that officers were dispatched to the intersection of 69th Street and Figueroa Street in LA at 11:11 p.m. for a shooting call. The victim, described as a 34-year-old black male, walked to the suspect vehicle when an unknown suspect or suspects shot at him. The LAPD spokesperson confirmed the KTLA. I don't know what that means, the killing of LA, I guess. The suspect or suspects then fled in an unknown direction, the department spokesperson added. The victim was pronounced dead at the scene. While LAPD could not confirm whether the shooting was gang-related, nor did they identify the victim by name. Several reports emerging Saturday morning indicated the descendant is Jabari Baby Uiie Henley, the son of Eugene Big U Henley, the alleged former leader of the Rolling 60s neighborhood Crips gang and a hip-hop executive known for managing Corrupt and the late Nipsey Hussle. the latter of whom was in the past. Henley billed himself as an OG, original gangster turned anti-gang activist. However, he turned himself over to federal authorities in March. This is Big U that they're talking about. Following a U.S. Department of Justice investigation into the rolling 60s. Now, it has been alleged that he required high-profile people who went to his gang's territory to check in with him, or forcing celebrities to pay a protection fee so they could travel around without fear of violence. According to an affidavit, which charge Henley and 7 others. The practice of checking in is widespread and didn't affect his standing in the hip-hop community. The affidavit also charges him with kidnapping and robbery. Henley is also implicated in the 2021 murder of a young rapper, Rayshawn Williams, but it was not listed in the charges. While Henley and other supporters attempt to persuade the public that the check-in provides safety and security for those who do so, as set forth herein, he and the Big U enterprise also manufacture the very danger they purport to protect against, federal officials said in the affidavit. Eugene Big U Henley attends the premiere of Daiquiris Hip Hop Uncovered in Los Angeles on February 10, 2021. If I was to describe Big U's role in rap, he would definitely be the Godfather. Wiz Khalifa said in the Hip Hop Uncovered Daiquiris, as reported by the Los Angeles Times. Can't do nothing without consulting him. He's the one guy who does move how he moves. He pleaded not guilty to all charges in May. One of Henley's other sons, Dayon, plays linebacker for the LA Chargers. KTLA is still working to independently verify the identity of the descent. This story will be updated when details are confirmed. It's so sad, man. It's so fucked up, man. You know what? Losing a son, it ain't even fun. It's not fucking glamorous to lose a son. Man, I lost my brother 2 years ago, a day before my birthday, and I'm still hurting to this day. I would never forget. You know why? Because me and my brother wasn't in good terms. And we never apologized to each other or said I'm sorry. We was mad at each other. I had the chance to say I'm sorry, and he had the chance too, but we never did. So I would never know if he forgave me or not. You know what I'm saying? In the afterlife or so. And my mom still struggles with pain. My mom wakes up sometimes screaming and yelling, wishing that my brother would, knock on the door to see her and hug her and tell her that he loves her. But that's never gonna happen. He's deceased. Now this young man you see right here, which is Big U's son, who also played linebacker, and for what I hear, he was a great linebacker, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to gang activities or whatever gang affiliation, if you are within that same pattern, or you have friends that are within that environment, even if you're not part of it, you will be a target, or you will be disrespected, or you will be tried. They're going to check you in and see what you all about, even you not being a gang member, or maybe allegedly. This ain't confirmed, this is not true, but I'm saying allegedly. Those that had beef or caught beef with Big U, they probably came back for revenge and probably came for his family, because there's a lot of people that are talking shit about his family, you know what I'm saying? It's been said, and it's been all over the place, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And they are implying that Big U, had to do with Nipsey Hussle's murder, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Which I haven't seen nothing yet of Big U murdering Nipsey Hussle. And I love Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying? God bless his soul. But now, Big U is facing the most difficult time of his life. He just lost a son. You know how many mothers and fathers lose kids or their kids every day in the streets related to violence, related to gun violence, related to gang wars or gang activities, or just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, or just being a part of that nature, even though, let's just say, you're not even a gang member, you don't affiliate with that, you go in the right path. But if you are within that environment, there's always somebody that's going to test you. There's always somebody that's going to disrespect you. They're going to see if you got heart, and they're going to see if you really about that. And guess what? This young man wasn't about that. This young man wanted to play football. This young man wanted to elevate and escalate to become a professional football player. But guess what? That time was cut short. And that right there says everything, bro. And it's so sad that this young has lost his life by whoever did it, just because maybe gang affiliation, gang retaliation, gang revenge, who knows? But I'll tell you one thing, this is another young brother gone, deceased, dead. Damn, when we gonna stop this, dog? I hate to see shit like this. This young man wasn't involved in that. And if he was involved in it, then you know what? The karma and the consequences were gonna come regardless. It's just a matter of time before anybody would disrespect you in that type of environment and that type of circle. But to me, he didn't seem to be on that level. He didn't seem to be, gang banging and doing all the shit allegedly that they said that his father did. Allegedly. Let's just put that in perspective, because I don't know shit. So I'm not going to put something out there when I don't know shit. But I know Big U is suffering, bruh. That's his son, dog. You know how I would feel if I lose my child? Man, I'll go crazy. I will lose my motherfucking self. My mind will go into torment, and I will destroy anything that's within me or is within my corner or who I think did it. I'm going to prison for the rest of my fucking life. Big U is in federal custody. You know how hard that is? This man's in a cage, and he can't even see his son. And now the only time he's going to see his son, if he is freed and let out, is in a cemetery. It's in a coffin. And I just did a video, like I said, about King Von and, sending my condolences to his mother and all the mothers that have lost their child through gun violence, gang activity, or just living that life. But this young man did not live that life. But maybe because of Big U's reputation, allegedly, people maybe that had beef with him or whatever, they wanted to retaliate, get back at him, and they got back at him, shooting and killing his son. That's some coward ass shit. That's some bullshit. And that's why we need to come together. We need to stop this fucking violence. We need to put the guns down. Just have a gun in your house for protection. If somebody comes in, home invades you, or tries to stab you or kill you in any way, you have the rights to defend yourself. But it's time to put the guns down and come together as one and replicate and talk about situations like this and see what we can do to make it better instead of making it worse. We lost another guy's child. We lost another young brother. We lost somebody that probably would have been great at what he wanted to do. It's a goddamn shame. Rest in peace to the young man. You know what I'm saying? I know he's in heaven. You know what I'm saying? With Pac and Big, my brother. You know what I mean? He's on top of the world with God. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I want to see it. And that's the way I think about it. I don't want to, implicate anything that's negative. Because in reality, the ones that are really suffering is Big U and the family. They're the ones that are going to be tormented, and they're going to cry, and they're going to be mad and frustrated, and they want to seek revenge or put these suspects in jail so they could do hard time or never be let out of prison if they ever give them time for the crime that they have committed. And that's why we need to protect our young ones and make sure that our young ones are not involved in that life and that activity. Talk to your kids, communicate with them. Don't be their friend, be a parent. More than anything, be a parent. Discipline them. Make sure that they walk the straight line and they walk in the straight path. Because if they turn left, or forget about it. It's going to be over. And especially in an environment when it comes to the hood, when it comes to the ghettos, when it comes to the so-called minority. I hate that fucking word. But it's time. It's time to come together. Not only when police shoot black brothers and Latin brothers. No, let's come together in everything when it comes to situations like this, because this repercussion and consequences and situations are never gonna stop if we don't come together as one, as a unit, and communicate as brothers and sisters and see what we can do to stop this. Damn, I'm tired of this shit, man. Every day a child's being taken away by violence or guns or, you know what I'm saying, the activity within the hoods or within the streets, whatever, it doesn't matter. It needs to stop for real. I know this young man's family is devastated. They are in pain. They are right now, don't even know what to do. They're spiraling right now. Because I know how that feels, because I lost my brother and I lost many homies in the streets. I lost a lot of my boys in the streets. I got tired of going to funerals. That's why I don't go to funerals no more. My brother was cremated and his ashes were thrown in the water just like he wanted. God bless my brother, you know what I'm saying? A real soldier, a real G, a real OG, if you want to call it at that. A lion. But this young man should have never been shot and killed. What purpose did it have to shoot this young man? What did he do wrong? Man, that's fucked up, man. And on Halloween, damn, dog. It's like, you know what? I don't even like doing videos like this because it breaks my heart. It breaks my soul. Seeing young brothers dying so young and not living a prosper longevity and to pursue their journey or their destination, to get to their destiny and what they want to fulfill, achieve, and accomplish. But rest in peace to, you know what I'm saying, Big Uiie. I hope, you know what I'm saying, that you're in heaven, relaxing, chilling, and having the time of your life. Much respect, you know what I'm saying? And my condolences goes out to the family. I know right now y'all ain't trying to hear that shit. Y'all ain't trying to hear no companionship. Y'all ain't trying to hear no advices. I know right now the family is going through a bad turmoil and drastically and chaotically are in pain because of this loss. But I just want to say my condolences again. Rest in peace, young man. And hopefully one day we can all come together and stop this violence for real. Because if we don't, it's going to keep on happening and happening over and over and over and over again. You see, if you don't do nothing, it's going to continue. But if you stand up for what you believe in and what is your cause and what is your purpose and reason for doing that matter, it gives you the purpose to be stronger, to fight, and most importantly, it gives you a gratification that you saved a young man or a teenager or a child who is trying to live that life or became obsessed with that life or became addicted to that lifestyle. You understand? We can't let this continue from happening. Man, wow, bro. It's like the standards within the streets itself has no respect. The streets will never break. The streets is the streets. You're not going to change the streets. You're not going to change the pattern, the mold, the mood, or whatever environment the streets is collaborated to. But you can definitely save a child, save a teenager, save a young man, or save a man that is lost or is within the same environment that he don't want to be in or is in. You can save their lives. But I'm going to end this video, you know what I mean, with saying rest in peace to the young man. My condolences to the family. All my subscribers, y'all go ahead and send me comments. I will give y'all my feedback and my thoughts on what I think. You know what I mean? Because this is chaotic. This is nonsense. It's getting out of hand. We're losing so many young brothers, man. At early age. We need to come together. And I mean that. I really do mean that. To have a purpose and a reason to do something right and righteously, it's all the reason that we need to come together and make it happen instead of making excuses, instead of just bounding down and letting this continuing from happening. That's all I'm saying. But y'all go ahead and leave y'all comments down below. Man, there's a sad situation for Big U and the family. You know what I'm saying? My condolences, much respect. There's your boy Chico Black, a.k.a. Jaloso. Y'all holler at me, man. For real. Peace.